Hi guys, today I'm showing you how to deploy your backend server with cPanel on a VPS. This same method of deploying is also compatible with a shared cPanel hosting, providing your hosting company has installed the modules and you confirm the versions they have for compatibility. So we cover the necessary modules in step 2 and then the deployment in step 3. So in step 1, we'll look at the VPS setup. We'll go over the stack, the VPS pricing and information. So you need your username, your IP address and changing your password, and if you need to change your host name. For setting up the cPanel, step 2, we'll be creating the WHM account, edit the usernames, verify the DNS records, add the modules, create the cPanel account, and modify the account, allow CORS, and open the port for mongoDB if you're using that database. Then in step number 3, we'll be deploying the Node.js app. So we'll create a subdomain, prep the folder and the files, edit the bash profile, install the npm packages, reformat the bash profile, run the script, link the app, and add CORS settings. So step number 1, the VPS setup. First of all, just to go over the stack that I'll be using. For this project, I'm using the Meln stack, so MongoDB, Express, Lit, HTML, and Node.js. But this tutorial is also good if you're using React or Angular or other stacks. Our app will be connected to MongoDB, and our domain names are with the registrars, so we'll configure for that, and we will also need add-on domains. And name your main app file, app.js. Okay, so taking a look at the pricing. First of all, at the top, you have managed VPS and cPanel accounts. So you're looking at monthly, we'll just go over monthly at $40. For the VPS hosting and a separate cPanel, you'll be looking at $24. And then if you get VPS and cPanel through a reseller, it will cost about $18 a month. And of course, most places they will give you a discount. For the company for the reseller that I'm going with, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check them out. So first of all, the VPS information and password. So for my hosting company, we're just going to log in. After making the payment for the service, we'll need to activate the cPanel. So we need to create a support guru ticket. So select open ticket and choose support. Then complete the form as required and ask them for cPanel access on your VPS. In the meantime, go to Services and click View Details for your VPS service. From there, check additional information for your username, then scroll down until VPS information. Note your IP address at the top, then click on Settings, and if your domain is different than your current host name or from another name registrar, then change your host name and change your password. So then you'll want to wait and receive your WHM link from support. First of all, setting up the cPanel, first of all, we need to create the WHM account. So using the link given by your hosting provider, log in to your WHM account with your user and your password. Then follow the prompts to create your account. Then if you need to configure other name servers, navigate to the basic web host manager setup page. Type it in the search bar for easy access. Scroll down to the name servers and then add your new names, a server name, followed by a full stop, then your domain name. Then next to each name server, click Configure. Then enter your IP address and then click Configure Address Records. And repeat this for both name servers. Then save your changes. Then if you haven't already done so, log into your domain name registrar, find the DNS record section and locate child name servers or register name servers. Follow the provider's directions and add the same name servers and enter your IP address and click Save for both of them. Then for your WHM account, we will add the Node.js modules. So via the WHM software side menu, go to Easy Apache 4 and then select the Customize button. Click on Apache Modules. And then in the search box, type in the module code for mod_env and click Install. Then in the Ruby via Passenger tab, enter the code for the mod passenger. Then go to the Additional Packages tab to install the Node.js and NPM modules. Then click Next or Review and then scroll to the bottom and click Provision. And then when finished, click Done. Okay, we need to allow Override to configure our .hts access and cause settings later. So under this service configuration, click on Apache Configuration, then open the Include editor. In the Pre-Main Include section, select All Versions, add the following snippet, and then Update. Then restart Apache for the settings to take place. Now, because we need a connection with mongoDB via our AWS, we need to open the port 27017. So first of all, we need to install the plugin. So open the terminal via WHM and click Proceed. Run each of the following commands. Yum remove firewall, as the plugin won't run with this installed. Then enter Y to confirm. Then cd root, make sure you're in the root directory. wget with a link to download the file. The tar command to decompress the file. cd command to change directory. And then lastly, run the install command. Now refresh the page and you should see the plugin at the bottom and select Configure Security and Firewall. Scroll down halfway to Firewall Configuration. Then scroll down until you find TCP_IN. At the end of the list of ports, add a comma and the port number 27017. Scroll to the top. Reset the testing switch at the top to off. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Change. Click Restart to restart the firewall. Now from the WHM interface, we will create the cPanel account. From WHM Account, create a new account. Add your new details. This is a different username and password than your WHM account. Then Create. Then under Modify Account, scroll down and choose the appropriate settings for your cPanel account. Tick Shell Access, then Save. And now you can access it from List Accounts and then click on the cPanel icon. Okay, now step number 3, deploying the Node.js app. If you need a working app to test, please see my Git repository in the comments below for a test app. Now log into cPanel. If you need to add your front-end code to your primary domain, go to the File Manager. When you created your cPanel account, you added your domain, and a folder called public_HTML was created automatically for your main website files. Now you can add your index.html and other website files to your domain folder. If you are deploying a single-page application, then you can refer to the front-end video tutorial for how to complete the steps. So for the Node.js, we'll create a subdomain. From the cPanel, click on Domains. Click on Create a new domain. Type the name of your subdomain where your app will be hosted. Do not share the root document. And change the folder name as you like, and then submit. After some time, the SSL certificates will become available. Then you can force the HTTPS. Okay, so prepare your files. Edit your code as required. Send a test message to your home URL to verify your app is working. And in the package.json file, remove any dev dependencies that you used, and if present, delete the line, type module. Then zip the folder. From the cPanel file manager, create a new folder from your user directory, not your domain directory. Then upload your files. So there is no need for your .n file. You will add the variables in the application manager. And don't forget to move them out of the subdirectory and directly into your Node.js app folder. Now we need to edit the bash profile. So from the file manager, click Settings, then select Show Hidden Files. For your main user directory, click the .bashcr file, then click Edit. Add this line of code with no spaces or line breaks, and make sure to update your username and the version of Node which you chose. Now go to the terminal and update the bash profile. So add the line of code and enter. Now we need to install the npm packages. From the terminal, enter the directory of your app folder and then run the npm install command. Now we need to reformat the bash profile. So return to the file manager and re-edit your .bashrc file by adding a hash at the beginning of the line. You can remove the hash later if you need to run npm install again. Return to the terminal and update the bash profile again. To run the app, open a new terminal for the bash profile to take effect. Make sure you are in your nodejs directory. If you are connecting to mongoDB, you will get an error because our variables aren't yet set. So now we're going to link the app. So from the cPanel Application Manager, click on the Register Application. Firstly, give your app a name, then select the domain you want to deploy it on, then enter the path to your folder. If in your home directory, just add the folder name, and then enter all your variables such as passwords and port number, etc. When ready, click Deploy. Then from the Applications list, click on Ensure Dependencies. Now we need to adjust our CORS settings. From the File Manager, navigate to your domain folder that you deployed your app on. Create a new .htaccess file. Edit and enter this block of code. Edit the blue sections as required for your app, and then save. And now test your app. Then enter the Application Manager, and for the Node.js app that you wish to stop, toggle the status button to disabled. And to restart the app, switch back on again to enable, and then click Ensure Dependencies. And if you need to edit your app, you just needed to restart the app and ensure the dependencies again. Okay, all the best with deploying your Node.js backend. Leave a comment if you have any further tips, and thanks for watching.